Kranti, I saw your Temerario story, Lamborghini Temerario story, and in which you mentioned that the bike enthusiast in you was excited about the launch and especially the 10,000 RPM number. Care to explain that?
So it reminded me of that story. I think 2005, 2006, Yamaha had claimed that their R6, the new R6 was touching around 17,500 RPM. The red line was 17,500 RPM, whatever. But in reality, it was around 16,100, 16,200 RPM. And that was the thing, that was a craze or maybe competition going on in Japan when the manufacturers were competing against each other on performance. And if you remember, there was one term called gentleman's agreement in early 2000s when all the Japanese manufacturers, it was not official, but all the Japanese manufacturers, they got into this agreement where they will not make any product which is going beyond 300 kmph. So those kind of things were happening. So high revving engine, the moment I heard that, it reminded me of that story, and that's what.
What's so special about high revving cars or bikes?
So obviously it's the moment you hear that kind of engine or that kind of red line, you understand this is performance oriented machine, and it also requires lots of work. And you also know that the engineers and designers and especially the manufacturer, they have decided on something, they have a vision, and they have a very clear focus of hardcore performance.
And considering that the Temerario reminded you of the story, is there any other product that comes to your mind when it comes to high revving engines?
Yeah, lots of them. I mean, in cars, it's not very, very common, but you must have heard that or must have seen that story. Much talked about Gordon Murray's T50, T33. So they are crossing around 12,000 RPM, and then T33, I think 11,100 RPM something. So yeah, they are, but not very common. Best thing about high revving engine for me is the kind of sound it makes. Lovely.